this is Stampy, and welcome to a Minecraft Let's Play video, and another video inside of Stampy's lovely world. As you can see by the fact that it looks like it's snowing, despite the fact it's a very sunny day, I am being joined by Polly, and whoa! Look at that! You hit my balcony! You hit my balcony! You've never done that before! You got it all the way from your balcony to my balcony. Polly has obviously been working out and practicing throwing because that was impressive. Oh, you do it again? No. Oh, there we go. You did it! You hit my balcony again! One day, you're going to hit Esther. So, Esther, you should probably maybe move to the other side over here. Let me see if I can throw an egg back. See if I can hit your balcony. Perfect angle, throw, and not even close. Anyway, let me go inside and let me go and have my breakfast, which is, of course, going to be a cake, so I can go and eat that up. Barnaby, you can stand up. I will be delivering you to your friends at the doghouse in just one moment. But first, of course, I'm going to go down to the love garden. And the plan for today, I'm sure if you saw the last episode, you know what we're doing. We're finishing off the new minigame, which we started building. The kind of giant power rail, but minecart furnace game, which I don't yet have a definite name for, but I have a new idea for a name, and I'll share that with you in a little bit. I don't like flowers anymore in Minecraft. Look at this. I only just noticed this now, but look at these flowers. Look how wonky they are. It looks all messy. They kind of just go at like random parts in the block now, all over the place. Like these ones are close, and then there's a big gap and stuff, and it might look good when they spawn in the wild, but it's a bit messy, isn't it? Like I'll show you the front of my house in a second as well. But first, let me stop bringing up the tension, and let me tell you who it is that I'm adding. It's Minecat today. And the reason I'm adding Minecat is because they made a really cool picture to celebrate my 6th anniversary on YouTube, and so it was for this channel, not my other channel. I made my other channel like 11 years ago or something as I'm making this video, but for the channel you're watching this video on, it's over 6 years old now, so thank you so much for the picture. You can see all the different thumbnails of videos that I've done in the past. I love it. Thank you so much, and welcome to my love garden. Okay then, let's go to the doghouse. Let me go and show you all of my messy flowers as well on the front. That's where it looks worse. You know, like the yellow flowers that lead out from the front of my house? I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. They've been there for a very long time. Yeah, basically they look awful now because look, if I stand, oh, hello, there's a little pack of pigs showed up here. Look at that. Doesn't it look really weird? They're like all over the place. They were in a perfectly neat line, and now they're absolutely everywhere. I think they should do it so that when you place a flower down, it should be exactly in the middle of the block, but when they spawn, then they could be random, and then that way you kind of have the best of both. But it's not a very big deal, so I probably shouldn't worry about it too much. But what I should worry about is who's going to join me. What about this dog? I'm not entirely sure who it is. It is Flippy, by the looks of things. Flippy's going to be joining us. Hello, by the way, Polly. I feel like I haven't said hello to you in person. I've just been shouting at you from the balcony, so hello, Polly. By the fact that Polly's here, you can probably have a little bit of an idea of the theme of today. We're not just doing redstone all day. Do not panic. And the redstone we are doing is pretty simple, but we're doing the more technical stuff for the mini game today. We got the main part done in the last episode. We kind of got it to a point where you could play it in the last episode. So if you don't want to do any of the stuff that we're doing today, you can ignore it and just play it the way it is. This just makes it so the game automatically resets itself and just makes it a bit cooler, I think, some of the stuff we're doing today. But anyway, let's go inside of the teleporter. It's button number 2 today, Polly. Let's go and press it down, and we can go and teleport ourselves straight off to the Funland. So we should be just about at the Funland now, so let's go and open up the doors, and let me just go and show you what the game is at the moment, just to jog your memory, or if you didn't see the last episode, then explain what it is that's going on here. So this is the general concept. So we've got a wiggly track here. There's going to be a minecart with a furnace in it, which is over here already. The aim of the game is you need to go and get the charcoal, which is a big part of the game. You put it into the minecart with the furnace, and then off it goes with its little smoke coming out of it, and you need to basically get it to the other opponent's side before they can get it to the other side, and it's basically going to be going back and forth unless one player is really good, I guess, where it'll just be going in one straight line. So what we need to do today is we need to do the part in the middle where it goes and gets like risen up just to reset it, the part where the charcoal comes out of, and then the way you start the game as well. There's going to be a couple pressure plates down here, and so when you stand on them to basically mark that you're both ready. Oh, hello, Polly. When you stand on them to mark that you're both ready, then that is how the game is going to start at the very beginning. So let's start off by doing, let's do the bit at the top here. Let's do the part where it rises up. So this is the bit that you might find a little bit weird. So here's the very middle here. We're not going to do it in the middle. We're going to do it wonky on purpose, because when the minecart slides down, it's going to do exactly that. It's going to slide, it's going to land, and then it's going to go along just a couple blocks, which means we need to make it so that it doesn't go straight down. So let's do it 2 blocks to the side is kind of what I found to be the most accurate way to do it. So there's the middle, we go 1, 2, and then if I do it so it goes down, yeah, here, I think that's going to be the best way to do it. So it doesn't go far to the side. It's not like it goes flying really far. It just slides along a little bit, but it's not always exactly the same. So sometimes it might not be perfectly fair, I guess, the game, but overall I think it generally will be. So this is going to be a power rail here, and I think I've got some normal minecart on me as well. So that's going to be the one that stops it. So it's going to stop in the slope, and then when people are ready, that's going to get lit up and going to go and get sent off. There's a bit of a tricky part we need to do here as well, just to make it so that no matter what side it goes on, like whoever wins, that it always ends up going to the exact same place. So I'm going to explain that as well in a second. But first, let's just go and do this track. So it's really simple. It's basically just going to be 2 ramps that lead up here. So this can be power rails up to, I guess, here, and then it starts getting a bit turny, so we need to use the normal ones. And then the same on this side here. Let me go and make some more of these blocks. So it goes power rail, and then when it turns, power rails can't turn, by the way. So that's why these ones aren't power rails. So yeah, this is the general shape that it's going to need to be. The tricky thing, though, is I guess I can demonstrate it with this minecart here. I'm just going to take the furnace out of it for now, because it's not really needed. So the tricky thing is, so say it went up this side, it would go up the top here, it would go across here and end up there, which would be perfect. The problem is if it came up this side, it would go up here like this, and then it would go like this, and it would just go straight over. Like I'll show you, it would go whoop, and it wouldn't go down, it would just go over to the other side, which wouldn't be very good, because it ended up getting stuck here, and we couldn't replay the game again. There's a very, very simple solution to this, though, and what the solution is to put a detector rail right here, and let me show you what that would do. So I'm going to be lazy because I can't be bothered to walk to my crafting table, which is over there, and I'm going to make a new crafting table here just to make myself a detector rail, and it'll basically just switch the track. And oh, I need to make a stone pressure plate, and then I can make a detector. I don't really make detector rails very much. There's a few things in Minecraft that I always forget how to make them until I have to go and look at them. So there we go. Luckily, I had what I needed anyway. So now, as you can see, oh, okay, it's just switched to this side already. Maybe I should do one on both sides. Is that going to work? So if it goes this way, it's going to go like that and switch down there. And then I guess actually I just don't need one on this side. If this side's going to be like this anyway. If you're going to be like that, power rail, then I'm going to be like this. So there we go. If it goes this way, it's going to go straight down to there. And then the other side, just to demonstrate that again, it's just going to switch it really quickly, and then it's going to end up down there perfectly. So there we go. That's the only slightly tricky thing you need to do there. But apart from that part is done. The only other thing, of course, is the actual power rail itself. We need to make sure that it's able to get lit up. So I think under here, we could do a trail of what are they called? Redstone torches. I should know that. Yeah, we do a trail of redstone torches leading up. So, Polly, tell you what, while I'm doing this, do you want to kind of dig just a nice redstone area underneath here? Sorry, we don't have William Beaver here. He's done a lot of the digging in the last episode, but just directly underneath here and going that way. Just the kind of area that would need to be able to do some redstone. But let me just put down this torch first, just to mark where it's going to be. So that should light up the power rail. There we go. So we can just link that torch up with the rest, so it only gets set off when you need it to. So while Polly is digging that out and getting the redstone area ready, we can go and start working on some of the other things we need to do here. So the big thing is we need a way to get charcoal. You're not going to start off with any charcoal on you whatsoever. All of the charcoal that you have, you're going to have to gather yourself during the game. So we need like a charcoal dispenser area. So basically I'm just going to do a red square here. There's going to be a drop up in the middle of it, and then a pressure plate. So basically you need to run to it to grab the items, and then keep on running back. So this needs to all exactly be equal. Everything else is going to be level with the middle. The only wonky part is that bit there, which I know looks a little bit weird, but trust me, it does kind of make it a little bit more fair. Maybe I should have tested that actually, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I am sure. So let's go and make myself a dropper. We need to make another pressure plate as well. And then I can go and put these down here. And basically it means it's going to fire it directly up every time you step over it. So if I put that in there, I guess we could go and throw some of this charcoal in for now so it's ready. And then basically every time I run over it, there we go. You get the charcoal. So it's going to be a case of, say if it's down here, you'd go and move it and you need to run back and get the charcoal. But because there's only one dispenser, you need to fight for it. So you're not allowed to punch each other or anything. You're not literally fighting over it. But you need to both try and stand here and make sure you're the person that gets it instead of the other person. And that's going to be where a really big part of the game is going to come from. So now the other thing I need to do is the starting mechanism, which is I think pretty much the only other thing that I need to do. We should get this done in plenty of time today. So the way this is going to work is when both players are ready, they're going to stand on the pressure plates. When both pressure plates are stood on, then it will basically set off the power rail which we put down there. So I guess I just need to do them a little bit apart. So I guess maybe if I do one there and then one there, so that means one person will stand here, one person will stand on the other side, then they're an equal distance away from the charcoal. And you remember, you start off with nothing, so you have to stand here, and then you're going to both run to here while the minecart kind of settles down where it's going to settle down. And I'm going to get all of that charcoal back in a second because I keep stepping over it. So let's go and dig down an area here. I might make it a ladder as well so I can get up and down. And let's see Polly's redstone room, what she's prepared for me to be able to do this. It is simple, by the way. It is a very, very simple redstone. I know I say that like every single time, but I really mean it. I generally mean it. It is very simple. So let's just go and do an area down. Let's just do it in the middle down here. And whoop, we have a redstone room. I can see a redstone room. It's down here. Hello, Polly. Whoa, you've really dug out a huge area here. This is perfect, though. This is exactly what we're going to need. So I might do a few little holes with these ladders so I can go and look up and down. And so the first thing we need to do is let's mark where the pressure plates are. So if I just do little holes next to them there, and then this shovel is the worst shovel. It's the worst shovel because it's the best shovel. It's just too effective, and it actually makes things more difficult than if it wasn't a very good shovel, because I always make like break away too many blocks. But yeah, I now know where the pressure plates are. So that's where my redstone all needs to start from. So let's just do a trail of redstone coming from here, and these are basically just going to meet in the middle over here somewhere. And there's the weird thing I've done. So I've done this type of redstone before. It basically means it's so that you need 2 trails of redstone for something to get lit up. It's got some sort of fancy name. Some like proper redstone YouTuber would know the name, or you probably know the name of it. I never know the name of it. I just know how it works, and that's that's all that really matters, to be fair. So these 2 parts need to basically link up together here. You can probably stop digging, by the way, if you want, Polly. I don't. Maybe you're just enjoying a change of scene, but yeah, feel free to oversee my redstone just to make sure I do this right. So basically, these 2 trails of redstone are going to go to here. I should actually probably make it go a little bit lower because we're getting a little bit high to the ceiling here, and I don't want to mess up anything else over here. So let's do it so it goes down a little bit lower. Actually, Polly, I have a redstone task that you could do while I'm doing this. Do you want to light up all of the power rails? All of the power rails that we put down, they all just need to be always just constantly lit up. So if you put maybe some levers or just some redstone torches underneath them, that would be really, really handy, just to make sure it goes back really fast to reset the game. So yeah, these 2 areas can go down to here. And all I'm going to do is make it so that it lights up a torch once there's 2 trails of redstone that get led to the same place. So if I do, actually, let's do this one further back, just to make it so the redstone actually goes in the right direction. This will make sense in a second. I know it might not make sense yet. It will in a second. Let me just, like, I find it better to teach by just showing you. So that's why I haven't tried to properly explain it. So basically, we have a torch here, like that, and we have a torch on the other side, just like that. And then in the middle, we have a bit of redstone. So basically, this redstone is going to always be lit up unless both these torches are off, because if just one of the torches were off, so say if I go and do this, so that torch gets turned off, it's still lit up, which means that both torches have to be off for that redstone to be turned off. So all we need to do is do another torch here, which means that this torch is going to be off unless both those torches are off, which means basically once both of the pressure plates are pressed down, that is going to go and set this redstone signal off here. And that's all it is. That's basically all of the redstone that there is. And then I just need to link this up with what I did over on the other side. So let's go down there. Let's make another little entranceway. So I've got to go like the whole way around the outside to get there, because I blocked the game off too well. And sorry, Flippy, I don't even have any pork chops on me. Have a little bit of bread. I'm sorry for making you just sit there by yourself. I know it's probably not the most entertaining time for you, Flippy, but hopefully you're enjoying the enjoying the fresh air and being outside the doghouse for a little bit. So right then, let's go and do a trail of torches to here. So I of course need to make sure that it's not lit up unless they're pressed down. So at the moment it is lit up. So if I just do one more here, I think I can just do this actually. If I just do that and then put this redstone down there, I think that's it. I think it's done. I don't want to speak too soon because it might not be done. Let's do a test. So normally you would have 2 people to stand on it. For now, let me just throw down anything on here. And as you can see, it's not lit up. But if I step here, please get lit up. Is it going to get lit up? Yeah, there we go. It works perfectly. So that is going to be the way that the game would start. So let's go and clog up all of these holes, and then we can get Flippy to follow us. And then I think we should be ready to test out the game in its completed form. I think everything else should be ready. So as I said, let's just go and finish off just neatening, is that right? Making this area neat at the back here, so we can basically tidy up all of these holes and stuff that we've made. Being very careful not to break away with the redstone, and I guess I could just put a block there. That's fine. It's a bit of a weird shape. I know this game just looks a little bit odd compared to my other games. I quite like it though. I quite like the style of it being based on a redstone torch. And the name. I haven't said the name, have I? I didn't say what I've decided to call it, or maybe calling it. So as I said, I had a few ideas. I had the idea of like fuel duel, because you're dueling and you're using fuel. But then I thought that's a little bit too similar to another game I got called Rule the Duel. So I scrapped that idea. I had a bunch of puns like first to furnace and stuff like that, which I still do kind of like the names of them, but they're a bit difficult to say. But then I had the idea, because it's a power rail, what about calling it power play? Doesn't that just sound cool? Doesn't power play just like sound like a cool saying? So yeah, I think I might call it power play. So unless things change between now and the next episode, this mini game is called power play. So I'm not going to make it official. I'm not going to go and put down a sign. Yeah, no. Oh, Polly, is Polly under the ground? I'm sorry, Polly. I blocked you under. I blocked you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Polly. I didn't really think of it. I didn't realize you were under the ground down there. But nice work getting everything lit up. Do you want a game? We can play it, Polly. We can have a power play. Right, let's go and put the furnace back into the minecart. And are you familiar with the rules? Do you understand what the aim of the game is? Okay, make sure you got no charcoal on you. If you do, you can kind of just slide it around the edge of the pressure plate and put it down there. Flippy might accidentally stand on the pressure plate. If that happens and you get the charcoal, just see that as a cheeky bonus, okay? So to start the game, to begin with, I basically just need to, if I put it on the, I need to give it a nudge. Actually, I can just put some, let me go get some, no, I'm just going to give it a nudge. I'll just go and give it a nudge. So yeah, this is only the way we'd start it for now, because after every game, it would end up in that position anyway. So from now on, we would never need to reset it. So to start it, we need to both stand on the pressure plate. So when you're ready, Polly, stand on the pressure plate and I'll stand on mine and we'll be ready to begin. No charcoal. No, sorry, the pressure plate over there. Sorry, I probably should have said. So this is the pressure plate you need to go on to start it. That's where you go to get the charcoal from. Okay, so when I step on it, it's going to begin. It's good because you don't need a countdown or anything. And there we go. It's gone in the middle. Look at that. It went perfectly in the middle. And oh, I got the first charcoal. I can go and get a set. Oh no, I didn't go in my direction. I got the first charcoal, but went in my direction. And oh, Polly's just standing on it. None's coming out. I don't think Jobbing's working. Oh, she got 2 bits of charcoal. Hopefully, that's not going to be enough for her to get it to the end. So let's build up a supply. And then, oh no. Has it made it to the end? Oh no, it's not quite made it. It's not quite made it. Look how close it is. She's like an inch away, but she wasn't able to make it. But can I get it to go back the other direction? That is the question. I think I might just send it. Oh, I just sent it that way anyway. You won, Polly. You won. That was ridiculous. Let's have another game. Let's have a go and have another test again. I can't believe that. It was so close to making it, but just quite didn't. All right, I need to be better at getting that charcoal at the beginning. Right, I'm gonna go for a run up this time. Oh look, Flippy's dancing like Barnaby was. Right, I'm gonna go for a run up. I'm gonna start all the way back here, and I'm gonna sprint and just try and get the charcoal. Oh, Polly's copying me. This is part of the game. The way you start. So you want to get that charcoal first. Are we gonna run over at the same time? Oh no, she stole my strategy. Did it go? Did it drop? There we go. It dropped. It dropped. All right. Okay, I'm making it go the wrong way. I need to make it go this way. There we go. That's better. I've got no more charcoal though, so it might look like I'm winning, but Polly might have more charcoal than me. Let me try and just steal whatever charcoal she's going to get. When we're both standing on it, just none's coming out. We need to get off it. No, she got some. Oh, I think she's waiting to get more. She's trying to build up a supply. I see what your game is here, Polly. Luckily, though, it's definitely going to be far away enough that she's not going to be able to get it to the end yet. So let me just try and build up a really big supply. There we go. I got 3 bits of charcoal in a row. Let's try and get it all the way down this far, this way at the end if we can. So there's 1. Let's go again. That's 2. And then, let's go and grab some more charcoal while I'm on the way. There we go. I got another bit of charcoal there. Oh, this is going really well. I'm getting loads of charcoal and I'm sending it all the way down this way. I think I got enough to finish it. As long as she can't push it back, I might be able to get it to the end. Oh, it's so close. Keep going. Keep going. And I did it. There we go. That is 1 win each. But I will say, Polly, we will say that this is to be continued because, yeah, this is supposed to only be us testing the game. I know it's a lot of fun and we want to carry on, but I will have an entire tournament. We'll have an entire, possibly power play tournament, if that's what it's still called, in the next episode, where it will be myself, Polly, William, and Fizzy, and we can all have a few power plays and see who is going to be the champion. It's going to be fun because I think that a lot of people are going to have different strategies, and it's going to be fun to see which one is going to be the best one and who is going to become the power play champion. But sadly, that is the end of this episode here. Hopefully you enjoyed it. As always, there'll be links in the description to playlists and videos and all of that stuff. But for now, thanks for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!